Chef Talk with Kyle Cherek is brought to you by the following presenting sponsors: Mandel and the North End. For more information on these or other supporting sponsors, please click on the banner ads to the right of the Chef Talk episodes for links directly to their websites. For this Chef Talk with Kyle Cherek, I sit down with the new chef, Robert Druschitz, here at the Intercontinental. He is new to the helm 4 or 5 months ago and has come out of some of the better kitchens in Chicago, not the least of which was La Francais, which started his career essentially pre-French Laundry, the best French restaurant in America. He's brought his talents to this hotel, this juggernaut, and I love what he's doing here. It's Chef Talk with Kyle Cherek and Chef Robert Druschitz at the Intercontinental. You did some major fine dining. You were at La Francais, you were at Cortino, you were at Tite de Paris.
Yeah.
And I mean, La Francais, come on, that was considered, before the food world exploded, if not one of the best restaurants in the country.
Yeah, I think the tagline at one point before the French Laundry was created and getting all the press was that they were considered the best French restaurant west of Paris.
So what was it like to walk into that kitchen?
It was a very, very intense kitchen.
Yeah.
And the chef Donny Mauchi, who I trained under, I mean, we had Banché walking in his swim trunks because he lived next door. I mean, it wasn't like, he was like,
That's
a couple
so French
miles away.
too.
Yeah, very, very French. So
eating a batard, like a hunk of a batard.
Asking who the new cook is. I mean, I started staging there from scraping bones, the marrow from bones, and the outside so it could be presented by the case with a paring knife to, eventually moving up through their pantry, pastries, hot apps, fish.
Why did you want to be a chef in the first place anyway?
Yeah, I kind of fell into it. I've got 2 younger sisters. My mom worked. She went to school. My dad worked. We're a bunch of workaholics. And you get into the point where somebody had to cook dinner for my 2 sisters and me and my mom and dad when they got home. And so I ended up in going through a lot of the home ec classes. There was an in-class restaurant dining program that was actually open to the public at my high school. So I ended up going into tossing pizzas, going to Kendall College, and doing this. Just like I don't want people going home hungry, I don't want my cooks to leave being cooks. I want them to be taking the next step up when they leave.
It's understood they're going to leave. It's like you're always training somebody for their next job.
And I want basically the scene to understand that people coming out of my kitchen are going to be skilled and an asset to an organization. Every
chef, every executive chef I've ever talked to has that perspective. Chef de cuisine, basically, I train people for the next step in their career.
Everybody always asks me, your family must be really great cooks, and it's like, it's kind of the contrary. Don't tell my mom, although this might be on TV or something.
We'll pull that out of the edit.
That being said, I mean, we were suburban. We had a budget. We weren't rich by any means.
Yeah.
We had to cook what we had and make it taste like something we wanted to eat every night.
Right.
I think I take a lot of that with me. It's like, you can have the best product in the world, but if you don't treat it with respect and try to elevate it, it can still just be an okay thing.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of hype with certain products, and there is a little bit of smoke and mirrors, but that being said, I like it to be real and something that people want to come back and eat and actually satisfy them. I don't want somebody to go home hungry.
Party fillets. 1 is rare.
Some filet, 1 rare.
1 chicken. Party style. 7 party salmon. 2 mushroom risotto entrees. CDR, please.
Heard that.